Yo, 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 it's your boy, the Hood Florist. And you tuning in to the motherfucking Rollback Show. And this is a epic episode already in itself, because coming from the takeover culture, I have Mr. Anti-Takeover himself. If you know, you know. Go ahead, tell him what's up, D.
Daniel Franklin. I founder Metal Militia Motor Club, and I'm basically the guy that you guys been hearing about from the anti-takeover group. So,
and it's kind of funny because we had a short time to talk on the phone when we set up the interview, but like it's not really that you anti-takeover.
No.
It's really more so.
I think there's a proper, better way of doing it where you guys will be looked on favorably by the law, by everyone, by the people that are just like trying to get to work and everything, just trying to live their day-to-day life.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you've been in the cars how long, man?
My whole life. My dad's a mechanic. I got family that are just like into cars. Since I was born, some of my earliest pictures are me being in the garage with my dad working on stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you are like, you more of the park and chill vibe, right?
Yeah, park and chill, cruises, charity events, all that stuff. Yeah.
Park and chills, cruises, charity events. I like that.
Yeah.
And what made you cross over? Because we had a quick chat, and you was in the drag race scene at one point in time.
Yeah, it wasn't even more so drag racing. We used to just come downtown, do our cruises through the city. We used to go to we used to go to Lower Wacker before Lower Wacker was popped. We used to go host the car meets at Ashley and Archer at the White Castle. We used to go to, you guys know Doty, we used to go out there. We used to go off 35th and Racine before they put up all the speed bumps and cones. Basically, we were doing the stuff before the takeovers were even a thing in Chicago.
Exactly. Yeah. And White Castles was originally one of your meet spots.
Yeah, we used to just all congregate there, but there was like no structure whatsoever. So then we started saying, hey, what if we had some structure? Yeah. And I was part of another crew, Swift City, back in 2018.
Okay.
2019 to 2020, 2016 was Swift City. 2017, 2018 was Street Dreams. I was one of the founders of it. And then I split off, and I just decided, you know what, like, we should be working with businesses. We shouldn't be doing all this crazy stuff. It's hurting these businesses. I'm seeing people get hurt. I'm seeing people get into fights over the littlest things. Yeah. And guns getting drawn on people. It's like, there's no point of it. It's like, we're here for the cars. We're here for the fun and enjoyment of it. We're not here to worry if like this is going to be our last car meet.
Facts. Yeah. And that's something I say all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just put the guns down.
Yeah, put the guns down. Put your dukes up, if anything. Yeah. Win, lose, or draw. You live to fight another day, and everybody go home. Yeah. And that's the beauty of, like, even though we're from separate worlds, like, you can have a similar moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come outside, because for me, and I was on the takeover scene, like, wholeheartedly every weekend in 2022 up until like the fatality rate started rising. Like, you seeing we had a lit weekend, and you having the time of your life, and you wake up Sunday, Monday morning news, they talking about a car crash near a meat location. 4 teens died. Like, shit like that was starting to bother me. And I'm knowing that they in there drunk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I stepped away. I spent majority of 2023 not active on the takeover scene. And it was funny because the first time I popped out, in the whole 2023, I blew my motor on my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like it's crazy how it worked, but like the shit was just, me being older, like I was being deterred by the fatality rate. Like every weekend, somebody died. Then one weekend, a lady died. Ain't had nothing to do with the takeover. She just walking.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if that incident was a direct connection to the takeovers, but
it hit you some type of way about it.
Yeah, because they definitely pinned it on the takeovers.
Oh, yeah.
The media painted us terribly. Yeah. And but it started to like shape and mold my thought process.
Yeah.
How to maneuver, what can we do different? Because when I first got on the scene, it was some form of organized chaos.
It was also an art.
Yeah.
Because you're doing photography, videography, whatever you do, you're creating an art essentially is what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I had a similar experience. Lower Wacker, there was an SUV whipping it past me, smacked. You know how there's an up ramp going up to Upper Wacker. Smacked right in that concrete pole. Everyone was dead in the car, and I was the first one up there. And that's what changed my mind. That's what made me realize, hey, what we're doing here, it's not helping people. It's only hurting people. And I'm not going to say I'm perfectly innocent. I used to run through this, like go through the streets with my Maxima when I had my Maxima, acting stupid.
Yeah.
I was 19 at the time, acting like an idiot. I can't claim myself as an innocent, but
facts.
I'm pretty sure you can also say that you can change. There's an ability to change.
Nah, for sure. Because I was in the streets before I started my business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely a firm believer that you can change. Like, and it's just about knowing what and how to change. So my next question for you, like, cause you were on the news before.
Yeah.
What was your thought process when you went on the news?
My thing was which time I was on the news. Are you talking about the most recent?
No, I'm talking. So the one I'm familiar with was around the time when I first started hearing about you, when I first got on the scene.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was on it, I think about four times so far.
Okay.
For talking about like what happens with the Chicago car scene.
Yeah.
And like I got some people I know that are on the media side of CBS 2.
Okay.
And I'm friends with a few of them. And they were doing a story on it. And the one that was the most recent was that made the takeover guys lose their mind was that girl falling out of the car and getting ran over. And my thought process on it was the minute that stuff happens and it's publicized, they go after everyone. The media goes after everyone. The cities go after everyone. They think we're all one. When in reality, I feel like there's an obligation on my part of the park and chill scene that trying to, like, my voice was more so, there's got to be a better way to do it. This can't keep happening. It's not beneficial for anyone. And it is like, it's something that I don't support, and I don't want my name being tied with it, my name being associated with it, because a few of the media people were trying to blame everyone, say anyone that owns a car group is affiliated with this stuff. When in reality, there's a majority of the car groups out there that are not for this.
That don't even go to takeovers.
That don't go to takeovers.
Like, and that's the thing, like, and that's why I invited you on, because you have history with car culture inside of Chicago. And like I was saying on the phone, the takeovers are the most popping thing now. But back in the day, we were equivalent. Like, just the car clubs in general was equivalent to the takeover because the amount of people that came together. You couldn't go down South Chicago. It take you an hour to get down South Chicago from 79th to 71st.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You just have the whole, and the cops couldn't do anything. That's
cops
the thing.
couldn't do nothing because there was so many cars.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking the takeovers understand that cops can't do anything. They're powerless. You get like what, 1 or 2 cops? You guys outnumber them 1,000 to 1.
Shit, not no more.
No,
No, they pulling up full force.
but you still outnumber them. And that's the cops.
20, 30 cars. And they hopping out on foot, grabbing people. Like,
I know they're doing that to the spectators.
yeah, they getting aggressive. And my whole thing is, like, grabbing the spectators.
You're not changing
anything. What, you gonna get a couple Instagram names?
Yeah.
Like,
the thing that I've tried saying this to the city. I've talked to the alderman. I had interviews with the alderman. I had meetings with aldermen. You got to give a spot. You got to give a place for the takeovers to have. It might not be as crazy as how it is here. It might not be everything allowed, like guns, knives, fucking alcohol being drank out in public. It might have to be a little limited. But the city has to step up and give a spot for the takeovers to happen.
Because they're going to continue to go on.
It's going to continue whether they like it or not. And
the more, the bigger it gets, the more people get attracted to it. Yeah. And I ain't going to lie to you. Like, I'm been a car guy, was in the drag race, grew up in it. Yeah. Like, my father sold my mother's car because he was like, "You're not gonna kill yourself and my baby," because she was drag racing while pregnant with me. Like, like the adrenaline and shit is in my blood.
You have it in your blood.
This shit live in my veins. Yeah. And so, and my family, like, we grew up in the drag race world. Mm-hmm. Then as I got older, I motherfucking went into, like, I never joined a car club, but I used to hang out with them. Like, I'm doing all the cruises, shit. We on South Chicago. All right, we going to Washington Park. All right, we going to the Circle. I'm following the trail all night. I'm outside all night. And those were great times. Yeah. And I think the city made a mistake trying to stop that because they were peaceful. Yeah. Like, yeah, you get some stupid motherfuckers and some shit pop off, but it
happens.
It happens.
It's life.
Everywhere. Like, you can't stop everything and everybody. Like, they called themselves trying to stop something from happening, but then you take away an outlet for people. Like, exactly. And when you take away an outlet for people, it makes it more difficult to for them to motherfucking deal with their day-to-day lives. So now you got people running around angry because you took away something where they could displace this anger in a healthy way. Yeah.
And that's actually, I know there's not a lot of people that know this, but there's several takeover guys that I talk to. I give them spots. I have spots that my family used to own that is so tucked away that you won't even notice it's there. Yeah. I gave them a few different spots out in the suburbs near Bensonville area. And then, like, you would never know, like, there was a parking lot around there. Yeah. And it's like everyone thinks that, like, just because I speak out against how certain things are with the takeovers, I'm completely anti-takeover, anti-this, anti-that. Like, me, I got a Challenger. You saw it. I swing it. But I know there's a proper way of doing it where you won't have the problems that the cities will give you, the police will give you, the public gives you. Because, like, anytime you see a takeover on the news, anytime you see it on, like, Instagram or something, it's always someone getting hurt, someone complaining about it, someone just, like, crashing out. Yeah. Like, what if you showed the adrenaline side of it, like how they do at the tracks? Like, what if you were able to get a spot out here in Chicago? Because, like, 37th and Racine near there. Yeah. Big, open, freaking piece of land. It's been sitting there for ages.
Ages.
We're talking to the alderman, telling them, listen, it's been sitting here. What's stopping you guys from like opening something up here? What's stopping you from allowing people to be there? And it's huge, massive. And I've talked to some of the other takeover groups, like a few of the members from like 312 and stuff. Like they absolutely despise me. They don't like, a lot of them don't like me. But like a few of them, they're starting to understand that I'm not 100% against them. Like I'll respect them as a people.
Yeah, you just don't
like, I just don't
care for the culture of takeovers.
Like, but there's an ability, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way for them to still be able to do their stuff, do it proper.
Yeah.
Do it, get their own place. Like I know there's some legal pits opening up. I've seen some stuff online. I've seen some videos from it. I haven't stopped out there yet, but it's beautiful. They had a church and someone bought off the land and they opened up a legal pit. Looks fucking beautiful.
I think you're talking about Road Hogs in Indianapolis.
No, it's closer to here.
Yeah,
yeah. It's not that far. It's a couple
send
hours.
Me the details.
Yeah, they were posting something up online. I just saw it going around. I'm like, yo, this is freaking cool. You got everyone still swinging, everyone enjoying their time, everyone's still partying out.
Yeah,
and it's amazing. Y'all are having a good time, and it's like that's a good thing. It should be allowed to be happening, but.
Man, I tell people all the time. We should do a petition to get Ford City,
exactly,
or talk to the owners of Ford City and
rent out the property.
Let us rent your parking lot for the weekend.
I know everyone would be down to throw a couple bucks here and there.
You feel me? Like,
how do you think these big groups that are doing like renting out whole stadiums and stuff are doing it?
Yeah.
You just charge a small admission here and there.
Yeah.
You raise the money to rent out the property. There you go. You got your place to swing as much as you want. Tear it up. Have fun.
So, like, I know a couple guys that have been like, was on the park and chill scene with you, but became takeover guys.
Of course, yeah.
And
they get bored.
Yeah, because it's like when you chasing that high, because the adrenaline that's what everybody's chasing at the takeovers. It's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
When you chasing that high, it's hard for you to like sit still.
Yeah.
But tell me some of the benefits of like park and chill communities.
So how I did it actually is kind of weird. You know, like with COVID starting back in 2019, it's like I started my club July 4th, 2019. Perfect timing with COVID. It was absolutely terrible. We thought there was never going to be another car meet again. And I started thinking, you know what? What if we hit up these businesses that are struggling? Tell them, listen, we'll fill your lot for free. Everyone will be socially distanced. Be able to still come to your business, order food, come out, bring out, and just eat in the car. I live out in the suburbs. We had a couple towns that were really struggling, my town especially. And there was a taco place and a pizza place, and they were just like, yo, we're closing like in 2 weeks if we can't do this. Like, and they just opened. It was a wonderful family. And they hit me up and they're like, can you make this happen? Like, is there any way you can make this happen? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. So I started hosting car meets, and no one else was hosting car meets at the time. Everyone was too worried. Worried about it. So we packed the lot. The lot ran out of spots. And I'm like, and just seeing everyone bring out the families, bring out the kids, just coming out, looking at cars, still socially distancing and everything, and enjoying their time. I'm like, you know what? This is exactly what I was looking for. This is like the premiere of everything that I've ever wanted. And like me, I don't make money off my meets. If anything, I spend a fuck ton of money. Just getting the perms, getting all the permission, all that, just working on stuff, buying equipment for my club, website upkeep and all that. And it's like, for me, it's like almost like giving back to the community, because I feel like and that's one thing that I do different that every other club doesn't really do. Like, I don't care what you drive. I don't care what you drive. You can have a hoopty. You can have a freaking McLaren. I'll still view you as the same person. Not like, I grew up with a poor ass family. Like, we didn't have shit growing up. And honestly, I'm glad that I did, because it made me realize, like, owning something really doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've met way more people that have McLarens that are assholes than I've had with people that bring like a Toyota Corolla to a car meet. I met way more nice people with Toyota Corollas than McLarens. And I try viewing people as a person, not based off what they have. So, and that's why I try doing the takeover, guys. It's like, I'll talk to you as a person. I want to have a conversation. I want to speak to you. I want to like get to know you as a person. Not everyone has to be judged based off looks, off what they got.
Facts.
So, especially with that, it started taking off. And we essentially grew a community. It's like park and chill community. And we just support local businesses. We find businesses looking for make some extra money, looking to boost their sales, and we'll flood their whole lot and just pack it full of cars and families, and everyone will just be enjoying their time. So,
man, and that's a beautiful thing, because I remember when the takeovers was a place where families could be.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more.
When you guys first started doing it, like, even though I wasn't really for it, it's like, it was still nice. It was an art. It was beautiful. And people like, sure, y'all were still doing takeovers, but it was like, y'all were having fun. People weren't getting shot. People weren't getting killed. People weren't crashing out, getting too fucked up to be able to drive and crashing out. People weren't like beating the hell out of each other over everything. And it was actually peaceful back then, which I remember there were several groups running it, and I gave them props. I told them, you guys are holding it down, keeping it organized. You know what? I got nothing to say. As long as you guys don't hurt my parking chills, I don't care. Like, it's your own world. And I know some of the groups fell off. They stopped doing them, like running the takeovers, and then it just went to anarchy. Like, it was every man for himself.
What's crazy, and I know which crews you speak of. One of them is still active, but it, like you said, it has become anarchy because everybody just is every man for themselves now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You know who I'm talking about, then.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, they're good people.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's like, especially with a few of the groups that I still talk to some of the owners of the takeover groups, and we'll be as cordial as ever. We'll talk and we'll be laughing and joking about shit. And it's like, I might not agree with everything they do, but you know what? I respect them as a person.
Yeah.
We get along. It's like,
and that's what it's about. It's about having that respect for individuals.
Yeah.
But it'd be funny though, because I be seeing like my account got shadow banned, right?
Yeah.
Because somebody was under a post talking crazy under one of Leon's posts.
Oh, really?
And so I get up under there talking shit to do. Like, all right, like on some troll shit.
Yeah.
And it was around the time, like, and it was like damn near, I want to say, it was like around the time when that funny shit was going on, when the motherfucking New York motherfucker was doing that bing bong.
Oh my God. Bing bong, fuck your life.
Yeah. So I was like using that shit, like on some troll shit.
Yeah.
And dude like reported my page.
Nah. See, that's some petty stuff.
Blocked me, got me shadow banned. Like Instagram sent me a message and was like, we will not show your account to any new followers.
Wow.
Woody, woody, woo. I'm like, damn.
That's insane.
So I've been fighting the algorithm since then.
Yeah.
And still able to grow my shit. But now I just don't troll as much.
Oh yeah. I try not trolling.
If I don't know you, I won't troll.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny you brought Leon, and he does, it's some art he makes.
Yeah.
And like, it was funny, me first meeting him, it was like, he knew I was like known as the anti-takeover guy, which I joke about that. It's like, I'm not really the anti-takeover guy. If anything, I consider myself the best asset for the takeovers, because try to bring them a new age of takeover, essentially. Bring them a whole new way of thinking. Yeah. It's like, if you do it right, bro, you'll be invincible.
Yeah.
Like, And like, especially with like, just getting a spot. That's all you got to do.
And I tell people, like, we, at any given, let it be a main event.
Yeah.
A main event like Cinco or 4th of July, whatever. Any major holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Or they do like whenever we do like multi-state takeovers.
Oh yeah, those are freaking cool. I've seen a few of them.
Gee, like it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it has gotten to that point of at any moment we can have anywhere from 200 to 2,000 people outside.
Yeah.
There's no way all of us can't come up with $100
There's no
and
way.
go motherfucking purchase a plot of land.
Yeah.
Whether it's an hour away or whatever.
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to work on for the last couple of years, because I want to replace essentially a car haven.
Yeah.
No matter what you are about for the car community, you deserve a place to be. And like, I've talked to so many people. It's always talk. It never gets anything past that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's also kind of cuts into my background a little bit. Like, I came like from like a not so rich family, I guess. Like, we're pretty poor growing up. Like, hand me down clothes, all that. And I went to like school that was like my parents tried paying for, and it was like they bust their ass as hard as they could. They were working insane, just trying to get us into like a Lutheran school.
Yeah.
And like, we were like the poorest of the poor there. Like, it was not good. It was like, when you're kind of the outcast, you kind of realize like if you ever get a chance to build your own community, you want it to be the most beautiful thing ever, accepting of everyone, no matter where you come from.
Yeah.
And it's like, my idea for that is like, if there was like a plot of land you can get, a place that anyone can come, whether you're swinging it, whether you're pulling up and chilling, whether you're showing off your old hoopty or your brand new McLaren, whether you're a food truck vendor, you want a place to sell your food, just think of it, how beautiful that'd be.
It'd be fucking amazing.
It would be amazing.
But that would be where me and you would have to figure out ways to bridge the gap between our community and your community.
Yeah.
Because we can, it's motherfuckers like me and other motherfuckers from the takeover community that wouldn't mind having one set place. A lot of these young kids, they enjoy the thrill of the police and running from spot to spot. Yeah. I don't. After 6 months of motherfucking filling up my Charger twice in one night, chasing this shit all fucking weekend, I'm spending and gas prices high as giraffe pussy. Yeah. I'm spending damn near $100 every time I fill this bitch up, and we running all fucking night.
Yeah, you ain't running slow, you running fast and hard, man. Like, you draining through that. You'll see that needle go down, bro.
Yeah, like. Oh, no. I don't mind pulling up somewhere and watching this shit for fucking 8 hours. Yeah. I don't. I had my very first experience with a legal pit. I call it the practice pit.
Yeah,
it's in Kankakee. I
think it's the same place. Is it by a church? It used to be a church. I think it's the same place we're talking about. It sounds very familiar.
It might be.
Yeah. In the country, middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got a small
place.
Yeah, it's a small little pit. Yeah. That's why I call it the practice pit. Cause now I done been to Texas House of Power.
Ooh.
That's a ginormous fucking
What were you doing out there?
Man, I took the podcast.
Oh, dude.
I'm going back on
there you go.
February 10th.
Dude, that's legit.
Like, and that's my goal now. Like, I want to travel and go see new places and see new things. But I'm going after the legal aspect of it because I got too much to lose chasing this shit.
That's actually another reason is I got my CDL.
Yeah, you know
I
what
used to
I'm
be an
saying?
over-the-road truck driver. Used to travel across the country.
Yeah,
And on my weekends, I'd go to the car meets in different countries, in different states,
yeah.
different cities, just seeing what it's all about. And it's like, I'd see takeovers. I'd bring my freaking semi to takeovers. Like, I'd literally detach my trailer, just bring my bobtail, and just park up and just see what's going on. And you just see people swinging and stuff.
Yeah.
And this was like before I started Metal Militia. And it was interesting. I saw how both sides were, how both aspects were. And it just got me thinking. It's like, I discovered the park and chill stuff because of COVID.
Yeah. But
it's like really got me thinking as of late, like, what's stopping it from like bringing two worlds together?
Man.
Like it's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way.
Man, when I tell you it is, like, it's just all about getting the right people together, getting the right resources together. Like, because it can be done.
Yeah.
I'm 34 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As much as I have fun being with the youth and being called Unc and all that shit, like, and a lot of the younger generation that I have locked in with look up to me. Like, they see what I'm doing. They watch me pushing my business. They see me living my life, and they look up to me. So I want to make sure I'm setting the right example. Yeah. For the ones that's watching me, I want them to know that, hey, the streets ain't where it's at no more. It's fun. It's a great time. But when you right there in the thick of it, when this shit start getting bad, because the police are only going to start getting more and more aggressive. Because it initially, like, I remember times where police would just pull up, run us off, cut the lights on. Hey, you got to go.
That's how it was with our stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
They pull up, put their lights on, we'd move to the next spot.
Yeah.
Literally, same exact shit.
But now it's not that no more. Now they pulling up aggressive. Yeah. They not just sending blue and whites. They sending detectives in blue and white cars, the motherfuckers who licensed to throw these spike strips, and like, they trying to catch motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. They want to take people to jail because it will look so much better in the media if they could catch them. Yeah. Oh, we caught a culprit this weekend.
I saw a video going around this morning, and it showed a good 50, 60 takeover guys being walked down a sidewalk with their hands on their head.
No, it was 150 motherfuckers that got arrested.
150.
150.
Wow. They caught all of them.
Yeah, they boxed them in.
I saw it this morning. I'm like,
and everybody got arrested.
Holy shoot! And they were like, dude, it was like some gulag looking type of stuff. Yeah. Like marching a bunch of people, like, and they were young people.
Yeah, onto a bus.
Yeah, onto a bus, hands on their head with guns drawn on them. It's like,
and see, that's the thing. Like, you putting so much at risk for a night of fun. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's a vibe. And yeah, it's fuck CPD because they be some crooked motherfuckers too. Oh, yeah. We're not saying be for the police or whatever. We're saying be smarter. Yeah. Because you could still have the same kind of fun. Like, it's all about how you create that street feel. Like, Texas House of Power is the first legal pit I've been to where the shit feels like I'm on the streets, but I'm in the same place for 8 hours. Yeah. Like, it literally gives that grit and grime, that adrenaline rush of the streets, because they not barricading. They make everybody sign a waiver. Mm-hmm. They not barricading motherfuckers back to where they can't be in the pit or, you know what I'm saying?
If you want to take that risk, you take that risk.
You want to take that risk, you take that risk. But no, it's on you.
Yeah.
Like,
that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Like, we can very much so do something similar all around the globe. Yeah. It's just all about it being done.
I noticed you just touched on a subject about police and the corruption.
Yeah.
It's bad. Even for our parking chills. We've had cops come up to our stuff, hot-headed as hell, trying to push us out. I've had cops lie to my face, telling me they talked to the organizer of the part of the meet. And I'm like, really? You talked to the organizer? And he's like, oh, who'd you talk to? And he's like, oh, I talked to this guy here. And he's like, well, some guy was over there. I'm like, really? So you talked to the organizer, the owner of Metal Militia? He's like, yeah. He said they were shutting down this meet. I'm like, so you talked to me then? And he's like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, lying out his ass. Like, I've had multiple towns where the cops are crooked, man. And they would look for any reason to shut down something. Yeah. But we have some good ones. Like Buffalo Grove last night, we had a memorial for one of our guys. Not mine, but he ran Spade Society, Joe Zafris. He passed away, and we had a memorial. And they were at first going to shut us down right away. I told them, like, give it a chance. Like, there's not going to be any revving, no two-step, and no burnouts. Like, we're going to treat this lot with respect. Me and my people are going to stay after, clean up the lot, make it look better than we even came in here. Like, okay. Let us host our whole event. We closed it 2 hours early just because we packed a lot. We ran out of room. Like, people were like double parking all up and down the whole thing. And it's like we had probably good 1,500 people there. And it was just insane. Just packed. But
now just imagine.
Both coming together.
You got 1,500 people with a bunch of fly-ass cars. They want to sit here. Oh, yeah. And this is a showcase. Yeah. You get to walk through, view the showcase, and if you want to motherfucking get some adrenaline feeling, walk right over here. Oh, and it's a pit or it's a drag strip.
I know some of these people that have these show cars, if they had an ability to go to a place to swing their stuff, they would love, and they'd love to bring some passengers along too. Yeah. Get a little helmet on and stuff, put it on. We used to, because I give rides in my car all the time to the kids. Yeah. Anyone that hits me up at the meet, I'll take you down the street with your parents, y'all have some fun. And they love it. Just 5-minute ride. Kids and the parents enjoying the hell out of it. So it's like, I still understand that want for adrenaline. Like, I got that too. I was fortunate enough to have places that I know where I can swing it. And I talk to businesses, like different property owners. I say, hey, like, it's okay if I give you a call sometime here and there. Like, be whipping my car around and stuff just in case the cops call you. And I was like, oh, yeah, no problem. Like, and that's the one thing that, honestly, a lot of these these takeover groups could do. Hit up industrial parks. Hit up the property owners of some of these places. They don't care. They don't care about a couple tire marks. Yeah. A lot of them will say no. Like, you get 10%, maybe even 5% will say yes. But just think of that, just the ability to be able to say, hey, I've got a spot we can swing at. I have permission here. And if the cops come, tell them that we have permission, they call the property owner. And the property owner says, yeah, dude, they're allowed to swing here. We can have fun. Dude, there's your problem solved right there in a smaller aspect of it.
Fact.
Like, it's a cool thing because there's a lot of property owners that understand that. Yo, like, they're trying to have fun. They're asking permission. They're not just coming here destroying my land.
And that's the thing. Like, a lot of these people, a lot of these younger generation, like I said, they in it for the adrenaline rush. They're in it for the rah rah rah, like the thrill of the chase and all that. And that's cool. It's fun while it lasts.
Yeah.
But what happens when you get locked up? Now because they coming out with all new kind of laws and shit, ways that they could charge motherfuckers, all type of wild shit. Yeah. Like, they're trying their hardest to stop this.
Yeah. They were even doing one where spectators, if you're caught even in the vicinity, you can be arrested and charged.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a very, very, very constitutionalist person. You have the freedom of travel. You have the freedom of assembly. Like, you're violating constitutional rights. No, I have an issue with that. That's especially like even with my car mates, like they bring up shit like that. They try making laws to hinder us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I like to say, like, you know what, now we're getting deep into politics and shit, but like you're hindering the Constitution right of freedom of assembly, of freedom of travel. You guys have these God-given rights.
Yeah.
And to an extent, as long as you aren't causing destruction to businesses and stuff,
like I just was informed today that Indiana passed a new law that if you are caught at an illegal takeover and like say they get your license plate number or VIN number, they can pull up to your home and take your car and you never get it back.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Illegal search and seizure, dude.
That's unconstitutional as fuck.
It is.
But because they the lawmakers,
they can do whatever
the fuck they want to do.
Yeah. That's the thing, they think they can.
Yeah. It's about a motherfucker knowing what they can and can't do. And really being able to use your intellect and resources to make a way to prove. Because I'm sure if they took somebody's car that I pay for and I paid for.
You're paying taxes on it.
Yeah.
You're paying for the registration.
I'm paying every fucking fee you motherfuckers charge me on my vehicle. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you can take my car and tell me I can never get it back because I was at this event. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how illegal it's named, none of that shit.
Yeah. It's like there will be mistakes where they're going to start assuming just because you have a nice car driving through the area.
That you was there.
Yeah, and then they start profiling based off race and all that. Like, man, don't get me started with that. Before I did the car scene, before I even got into anything cars, I used to do a lot of activist work. We used to organize protests. I was with a group that was an hacktivist group called Anonymous. We used to do like protests here in Chicago.
Yeah. And
we helped like organize stuff with like the Laquan McDonald protest. We did the fight against the what was it? The G2 Summit protests.
Yeah.
I was like really big with the activist stuff.
Okay.
And one of the things I see is like lawmakers will always try passing laws to hinder people. They want you suppressed. They want you held back and held down. And all it takes is a group of people like takeovers stand up and say, like, hey, we got a solution for you. Give us a spot. That's all we need. That's all we're asking for.
Man, I wrote a letter to Mayor Lori Lightfoot when she was still in office.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she ever read it, but it was funny because she was doing a press conference at Discovery. It used to be Target on like 87th and Cottage Grove. Yeah. Dipped off in the cut. But now Discovery Credit Card Company, they own it. They opened up a call center there.
Yeah.
And that day she was doing a press conference on behalf of Discovery, but her initial walk-in statement, because I did the flowers for the event.
Yeah.
Her initial walk-in statement was about the takeovers. And I had just handed her a letter about the takeovers, asking for a location for us.
Yeah.
I was telling her, give us Forest City or somewhere off the lakefront.
Yeah.
Give us Montrose Beach or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere where we're out the way. Like, I've always wanted like some car shit. Like, since I've been a kid, I always wanted like a car place we could kick it off the lakefront. Cause like that was always my peace of mind. Like, I used to always drive to the lake, park up, jump out, motherfucker. I pop out, might smoke my weed, motherfucking walk the lake a little bit, then I get back in my car. All right, cool.
Actually, that's literally what I'm planning on doing right after this. I got a nice cigar in my car right now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't smoke weed because I'm trying to join the CTA right now. But got a nice little cigar, and going to just cruise to Montrose Beach and just hang out and just enjoy my day, you know? And it's unfortunate because I understand like the park and chill scene and the takeovers are two different worlds. And I was lucky to be on the other side, not the takeover, but the city side.
Yeah.
And the suburb side. Because I used to live in the city. Back, I moved out at 17, just got my own place, just like, fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was fortunate enough to learn both sides of it. And it's, you guys got your own art form. We have our own art form. But at the same time, it's like, as I always am telling them, like, there's got to be a way to make it work.
Yeah.
And I'm always open to talking. That's the thing. Like, my chats are never closed. I never tell people, like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. I always want to hear what you have to say. And that's what, it was kind of funny because after the news, a lot of people just came at me. Like, they were talking in these Telegram chats, talking about putting a bounty on me and all this, put a hit on me and all that. I'm like, you know, it'd be kind of crazy if you guys just took a step back and just like tried saying something, just tried talking. Like, there was man, I don't want to name drop, but there was a takeover group my first time when I was on the news, spouting off saying I'm a Fed, I'm all this, all that. And I told them, like, hey, let's meet up. Let's talk about this. I was expecting to hop out and fight or something. I just went up to like the first business I ever hosted Park and Chills at and just was chilling there in the lot waiting for him.
Yeah.
He brought him and one of his boys. And they both came out. And they were all aggressive as hell at first. And I'm just like, hey, I just want to talk. Let me at least hear what you have to say. I'd like to say a few words. If you want to say something, say something. If you want to throw down, we could throw down, box it out. I'm down for that. And we ended up talking. And it's funny because me and one of his boy that he brought, me and him became best friends after he found out what I had to say. Mm-hmm. And we actually just saw him, 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. And like we went out to the casino just fucking around, chilling and shit. Yeah. And it's weird because they ran two of the biggest crews before, like 312, before I don't even know. They got like street painters and all that. Before all these big crews started forming. Yeah. They were the first takeover guys out there. And
you say before 312?
Before 312.
What was the name of these crews?
Oh, dude, it was like Heartless Racks. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
TJ?
Yeah.
I hate name dropping, but it was like literally we were about to like, I swear I thought there was going to be a fight when we met up. But we still have opposite differences, and like I don't think he likes me too much based off my opinions, but me and one of his friends who runs what is it? Chi-Town Suspects.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and him became super close friends.
Yeah.
And we'll talk. Like, I view him as a brother. Like, I'll take care of him. He takes care of me. Like, there'll be times at 3 a.m. He's got a situation, calls me. I'll be there. I'll watch out for my people.
Yeah.
And it's like, even some of these other crews out there, like, they do takeovers. I'm still, like, close with them. We'll be talking. And it's a mutual respect thing. Like, they know they ain't going to be sending their takeover guys to go fuck up my lots and shit. Yeah. Like, we had an altercation in Lombard with, I never found out what crew it was, but some people said it was a couple different crews. I used to host meets at Chi-T in Lombard.
Okay.
And massive lot. It was abandoned for the most part. Yeah. Chi-T, and there was a Panda Express and like a Jamba Juice or whatever the hell it was. And basically a takeover group came when I wasn't there a Thursday night before my car meet for a Saturday. Bricked every single window of the buildings. Just threw rocks through all of them. And I get a call Friday in the morning, and they're like, hey, like the sheriff and the fucking sergeant, the captain all called me from Lombard PD. DuPage County sheriffs were calling me, and they're like, hey, like, unfortunately, property owner wants to say that you're no longer allowed to host meets here and all this, all that. And it's crazy because it was a beautiful spot. And even a few of the takeover guys have came out to my spot to just chill. Yeah. Crazy night at the city. They just want a night to chill. Oh, man, I'm trying to think of who it was. Poseidon. He came out one night.
Yeah.
we were just talking. Like everyone was like worried as hell because they saw us side. They thought, man, he's gonna start swinging or some shit. And then I went up to him. We just started talking, and everything was chill. And we were all hanging out. And just he brought his whole group with him. I'm like, man, I hope they don't start swinging. I won't lie. I was a little worried, but it's like he came respectfully, and we spoke. We had a great time. I got respect for the guy.
No, for sure. Like, but that's the thing about the Poseidon family as a whole. Once they left the scene,
oh, they did.
Yeah,
because I haven't heard much from him.
Yeah, I'm not like he went track for a while. Mm-hmm. Like he got sponsors. Like he's trying to go straight legit. Like,
hey, all the power to him on that.
And so once they stepped off the scene, because Papa Poseidon, he had the Pushback Boys, he had crowd control, like they directing traffic, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? It has to be some people have to step up, and play these positions that are no longer filled. When I was out there, I was pushing the crowds back or just talking to motherfuckers. I hear all the time from different people, they miss me being outside because the vibe was different when I was outside. Yeah. But for me, I don't mind popping outside if I know the crowd right. So I'd rather go to a smaller private event than a big mega shit because it's chaotic.
It's out of control.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's pure fucking chaos. Yeah. But I love it. I love seeing it. I love watching it. It's fucking beautiful.
I see some of these drone videos Da Vinci posted, and I'm like, damn, this shit's fucking packed. It's like,
and you be like, that's
I'm like, and I always imagine it if you can have something legal. Like, man, just imagine flying over that, having all the show cars on one side, fucking everyone just chilling, bringing their families, having concessions, everything working out. They have another one where they're just swinging it, having fun, tearing up the whole entire thing, just going crazy. Multiple cars fucking tandeming together. Like, can you imagine that, man? Like, it would just be the coolest freaking thing.
It would.
And it's like Rockford Speedway, but to the next generation. Because I'm not sure if you're too caught up with Rockford. They closed down Rockford Speedway. They sold to some mega corporation that's basically putting up condos there now. So it's unfortunate. It's like all our speedways, all our race tracks are going away. Unfortunately, most of them are owned by older people. So they don't want all that
riffraff.
Yeah.
But I feel like we could potentially find somebody like, because they, even with them being older, a lot of them were a part of something of this nature.
Oh, of course. Yeah. The
street magnitude at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do got a question for you, though.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This, even though you're supposed to be Mr. Anti-Takeover.
Yeah.
I'm like, now that I know that you're familiar with some key people from the Takeover.
Yeah.
As far as skill go, who would you say?
Oh, who am I?
Swinger.
Man, I honestly don't know too many like personal skill levels. Like I've seen some videos, but I've never seen like been at the Takeover just judging people.
Yeah. I
know Panda.
Yeah.
I know he can swing. I know a lot of the 312 crew guys, they can swing very well. They got control.
312 crew guys.
Yeah. SRT Huncho.
Huncho can swing.
Huncho can swing. I've seen it.
Huncho got it. But you know who I miss seeing from 312?
Who?
Luke, Body Art.
Yeah.
And Will.
Oh, man. I haven't seen them in a minute.
And Frank. He went by 6.4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like them guys used to put on real shows.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Used to put on real shows.
Whatever happened to them?
Man, they just living their lives. Not a part of the scene. Body Art just bought a GTR.
Oh, see, that's my goals there is fucking GTR. If I stopped dumping money into hosting parking shows, I'd be having a GTR by now. But
man.
Yeah, a lot of the 312. I know a lot of their guys, they can swing really well. SRT Honcho, he swings really well. I've seen videos of his. I've seen stuff where they capture all of it. And I'm like, dude, he's decent. He's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honcho holding the name down.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I wish a lot of them drove manuals though.
Man, tell me about it.
Mine's manual.
Yeah.
I swing mine.
Yeah.
I can perfect that rollback.
I bet you can. Yeah. Bet that motherfucker wicked too.
Oh, dude, it's fun. And then it's actually going away March for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Getting some work done by Sound Performance.
Okay.
Out in Bensonville.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be lit.
Dude, they're looking to do a lot to it. So
I'm gonna have to lock in with you so I could. I'm finna start coming out to the parking chills.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's fun.
Like because what I do with the legal pits,
yeah.
Like I'm gonna fucking pop out with my little camera, and do like a rollback show vlog.
Oh hell yeah!
I want to do the same thing with y'all, man.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's the thing that I tell all the takeover guys. Like, if you ain't revving and doing burnouts and two-stepping, like we try to keep it as calm as possible because like we got people walking dogs and stuff with their little kids being pushing strollers. But it's like if you're chill, come chill. Like have a nice ass freaking meal. Restaurants usually give discounts during those days, and they enjoy having us there. So
yeah, I'm definitely coming to check y'all out.
I'm looking forward to it.
So now I'm gonna just dive into some questions.
Oh, let's go for it.
What was your first takeover experience?
Oh man, so it was kind of funny. It was the day because I really didn't go to takeovers when I had my Maxima.
Okay.
I went for the parking. I went for just the cruises through the city. And then I ended up stopping doing that, going to suburbs, hosting parking shows.
Okay.
My Maxima got crashed out one time. I was just at a stoplight. Some lady texting driving just smoked me going 60.
Damn.
And I was looking at a Challenger already. And the day I bought my Challenger, I took it downtown.
Yeah.
And I met up with Panda because he was like hyping me up. He's like, there's no fucking way you just bought that. I'm like, yeah, dude, like I fucking got it. He's like, dude, you got to bring it down and show me. We went down to Whole Foods garage. I was just parked there and everyone's just checking it. I let Panda hop in it, rev it up and shit. Fucking, he's enjoying himself.
Yeah. And
we're all just chilling. Then a cop comes. And I'm like, seeing everyone just take off. I'm like, you know what? I just bought this car. I know for a fact if I tried taking off right now, I'm going to crash this motherfucker. Someone's going to hit me. It was just too chaotic. So I just parked there.
Yeah.
And I ended up just waiting for everyone to leave. And then the cop comes up to me. He's like, what are you doing here? So I'm like, yeah, well, I'm just not trying to crash this thing. He's like, okay, just go on out. I'm like, yeah, have a good day, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll talk to cops. I'll tell them like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll tell them straight up, like, just doing what I'm doing. I'll leave when I can. Like, I'll be the last motherfucker out, and they'll be all pissed off and shit. But.
And it was crazy because when I was on the scene, I was always one of the last people to leave.
Did you always get harassed by cops? Did you ever like get pulled over?
What was?
They do that to me because I was the last one out of Lower Wacker every time. I always made sure my crew leaves, and then I'd get pulled over, and they'd be like,
"It didn't." So it didn't start like at first. I guess they saw the flowers as something cool.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I guess they started to assume I was a host. So they started getting aggressive with me, and I just started taking off on their ass because I'm not like, bro, I'm not on that. Mm-hmm. And you're not finna jam me up in no wild situation. And I got all these people with me. Like when I go out, I typically go out me by myself, or I'm out and I got a bunch of chicks with me. And I might have my two little brothers with me, like driving a car, like just being security. So I could like full on be in Hood Florist mode, and I ain't looking over my shoulders. I got somebody there watching my back.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And man, it just I used to could talk to them, and then they started getting aggressive.
Yeah.
And then Nick and Leon got arrested. And when that shit happened, I was like, oh yeah, if they arrested them, they damn sure gonna try to get me.
The day I remember Leon getting arrested, man, I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, he's not doing anything wrong. He was just chilling.
Yeah, Sergeant Dick Butkus ain't on the force no more after.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I really wish that, because I recently just got sponsored by an attorney.
Okay.
And he takes care of everything I got. If you ever look up Cool Car Law,
okay,
this guy can fix anything. I got pinned with $50,000 of fines from Schaumburg for hosting a park and chill to support local business.
That's crazy.
They got me dropped down to $850 and a $50 court cost fee. So
that's crazy though.
50 G's, bro.
But I'm helping a business in your community.
Exactly. And here's the thing: every time I've driven past that freaking lot, empty. The freaking pizzeria because it was Shy Tea. They opened up a place in Schaumburg off of I can't even think of the road now. Shy Tea opens it up, and then there was a place called Joe's Pizza right next to it.
Yeah.
Small little family that's trying to put their kid through college, and Shy Tea's he's got a whole family he's trying to keep. And Joe's Pizza, they found out we're doing the car meet, and they brought their whole family to work at the pizzeria, and they're freaking thanking me. The fucking dad's like giving me a hug. He's like, you don't know how much this helps our family. Like, this is keeping my kids through college. Like, you guys don't know. It keeps the lights on. You see here every day. It's empty. Like, it's people only want delivery nowadays. They don't want to come in and buy food, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone was respectful. Nobody was bothering anyone. Everyone was just being peaceful, and the cops were just off the handle. And it's like, just imagine, I can't imagine how they treat you guys when for the takeovers. They just,
man,
if they're lying to us, if they're trying, like, they pulled the owner of Shy Tea out of the restaurant, took him around the corner, and were grilling him. And like saying, like, you're going to get your store shut down, threatening him and all this stuff. And then I walked up with Maverick Media, my guy, and we all had the cameras and stuff, and they walk away instantly. It's like the minute the camera's on them, they walk away.
Because they know they be bullshitting.
Yeah.
And they know they be motherfucking using that badge and that gun to their advantage.
Yeah.
And they just a bunch of pussies who probably didn't get no pussy in high school and fucking would probably got bullied, so we wouldn't signed up for the police academy or went to the military so they could get tough and then went to the police force. I don't know, but like whatever it is, it bothers me because looking at me, you would never know I'm a business owner. I got kids. I still dress like I'm in the streets, but it's comfortable for me.
Me too. I'm a big dude. I like my hoodies and my freaking sweatpants.
Like, bro.
Don't get me started with that. Everyone wonders because I dressed up for my friend's funeral. No one ever sees me dress up.
Yeah.
But I can dress nice if I need to.
If I need to.
Yeah,
but I would very much prefer to be in my street gear.
Exactly.
Comfy.
Yeah.
Handling my business.
Yeah. And people like my guys, they get kind of irritated with me whenever I have my business meetings with like some of these restaurants or some of these property owners. Because I'm okay showing up in a t-shirt and freaking sweatpants. I don't care. But they're always like, "Oh, you should dress up for this. You should wear your nice shirt, your dress shirt and tie and shit." I'm like, man.
But they know what we coming to do. We coming to park and chill and make them some money and have a good time while we doing it.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't ask for a cut. I do it for free. I know I lose money on it, and it's like, you know what?
But that's because you're for the community.
Yeah,
and that's what's important. Like being for the community, because without community, there is no car show. Period.
Exactly.
Without, like, even at a park and chill, if nobody pull up, if people not bringing their family and people just get to talk and like this, it's not gonna go on. Nobody's just gonna come walk past and look at the cars solely. Like, yeah, I want to see the cars, but you telling me I could see the cars, meet new people. Like, it's about the cars and community. That's what car culture is about. It is about cars and community. It's not divided.
Yeah, and that's like when I was younger. That brings it back to that. Like I grew up, I didn't have a group. I didn't have a place to be. I guess you can say. Like I was the outcast of the fucking school that I was at. I was like, I grew up away from everyone. I was like isolated. Like I just stayed away from people. I was very antisocial before I got into the car scene. And now it's like I'll talk to anyone and everyone. Yeah. And that's one thing. Like people be like, oh, thank you for hosting a car meet tonight. I appreciate it. I'm like, hey, I could not do it without the people that came to support this and bring their cars and socialize and be all friendly. Like I just find a spot for us to be. That's all I do. They're the ones that come out and make sure that this happens. So.
Okay. So my next question. What are some of the positive takeaways from the shows, and what do you want to see rid of from the takeover shows?
There's a lot of positives. I'm actually thanking you for letting me be on here, because most people that like are associated with takeovers, they don't want anything to do with me. Yeah, I'll be honest. And even the people that I talk with, they don't want to be known as like, hey, I talked to the anti-takeover guy or Dan from Metal Militia. And I feel that there's a lot of positives. I want there to be open dialogue between the takeovers, the car communities, and the people that are like trying to see a bigger, better version of what's happening. Because even I was talking, my park and chills can't last forever. We're losing spots. I'm finding new spots all the time, but what's the point of hopping spot to spot to spot, moving and just keep on talking to new property owners and stuff? Why not have our own place to be? Mm-hmm. Takeovers can do the same thing. I've seen the legal pits. There's no reason you can't bring best of both worlds together. And I feel like a lot of the takeover guys try their best. There's a lot of them that are trying to keep it controlled, trying to keep it contained, trying to keep it, even though it's illegal, even though they're kind of causing problems, it's like they're trying the best they can to keep it as civil as possible, which honestly, like how they were doing it like in 2019, 2020, like 2021, when it was like still calm. Mm-hmm. I had respect for that. I still have respect for the guys that put their name on the line to keep it calm and say, I take ownership of what's happening. And had their own freaking force of people to make sure everyone's respectful, ain't pulling out guns and shooting each other. And a lot of, like, even though we don't see eye to eye on stuff, they want to make it better. I know that they're trying at least to keep it going, but there's a legal way to do it, and I'm hoping that they will hear me out and hear that I'm not here to say fuck takeovers, fuck all this, like all that. But I want there to be a better version, a legal version, one where you guys won't have to be chased by the cops 24/7. So,
okay. Now, what would you want to get rid of? What like, as far as the shows go, what the concepts of
the concept is, to me, it's more, I wouldn't get rid of much, to be honest. Like, it's all pretty good. Just, I know the drinking and driving, I'm a huge person against that. I've lost too many friends to drinking and driving.
I lost my best friend to in 2010, my best friend / cousin. My mama used to say we were yin and yang.
Yeah.
He was the balance.
Yeah.
And lost him to a ex-state trooper. I'm talking about 10 times over the legal limit of alcohol. Motherfucking had a F-450. He fucking plowed into my cousin's Malibu. They couldn't get him out the car. and I honestly think that was just God's way of keeping us all from seeing him in that manner, because the people tried to get him out the car. Like they stopped the truck, like got dude arrested. It happened on the freeway. This was in 2010. And dude, he ran into the back of my cousin. The doors wouldn't open. They tried busting the windows, you name it. Nothing, like it was damn near like his windows were bulletproof because they wouldn't bust. Yeah. They trying to get him out the car, and it just, like, it was crazy. But since then, like, you got to know your limits. Yeah. I'm big on you knowing your limit. Whatever your limit is, you need to stop 2-3 drinks before that. Yeah. Before you decide to get in the car. Yeah. And if you gonna decide to, because it's hard to, like, when you popping outside and you trying to have a good time, of course you gonna drink. Mm-hmm. It's very easy for you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. But it's when you get shit-faced blasted with no designated driver where it becomes a problem for me. Yeah. And that's part of, like I said, that was part of the reason why I'm leaving the scene. I'm seeing car full of teens killed, headed or coming from a location I know we was at over the weekend. Like,
and it's like I've lost too many friends just from dumb shit. Second one's the guns. Like, I stay strapped wherever I go, like, just in case. But pulling a gun out over a minor argument. Minor altercation. Like me, if I got to handle business, I'll give my friend my gun and be like, yo, just make sure this doesn't come out. Just keep it calm. If I throw hands, let me throw my hands. If he pulls something, I hope you take care of me.
Facts.
But I don't want it falling out if I'm throwing hands.
No.
But I've had situations like that. I know a lot of people, they just rely on that. And I've seen the shootouts and the takeovers. I'm like, holy crap. Like this. And most of the people that are shooting, they're not the best shot. Like, you're hitting like people that don't deserve to have any. They don't want that. They're innocent bystanders.
They just here to have fun.
Yeah. And basically the guns, the alcohol, that's basically it. Like, if I ever opened up my own place to do the swinging, you guys be perfectly fine doing basically everything else. Like, I know, like how they do with the thing, have a waiver. If people want to be reckless and jump into the pit, it's on you.
Right ahead. It's on you. Cause like it be looking cool. Like, imagine me in the middle of the pit with a big ass flower arrangement that stand about 4 feet dancing while niggas is swinging around. Like, it'd be fun. Motherfuckers be having time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you can't deny that.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a big dude. If a car hits me, bro, I'm doing more damage to that car. I'll acknowledge that. But it's like, it's unfortunate. I'm really hoping that there's a solution. There's got to be a solution, because it seems every year the cops are ramping it up more and more with the pressure, because did they bring dogs last time? I think it was a couple weeks ago. They brought out the dogs.
Yeah.
Which me, I'm not a big fan of them dogs. I'm not like.
Me either.
Especially when they had like 10, 15 cops and they all have dogs and shit just going down the street walking and just. I'm a real big history buff. It reminds me of like how they did crowd control back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not for that shit.
Nah. Bringing out dogs and shit is taking it too far. But I think half the time they be trying to bring out the dogs to see where the drugs is at or something.
Yeah.
I think that's more so what they looking for. Who got the weed?
Oh yeah.
But nigga, weed is legal. What the fuck you gotta bring some dogs?
Yeah, dogs ain't gonna sniff anything else out.
Motherfuckers ain't doing no motherfucking heroin or no crazy shit. Like they wouldn't be able to drive. Stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Like, man, I'm thinking police use their brains more. The world would be a better place.
Yeah.
They want to use brute force instead of actual intellect.
Yeah. Especially if there's open dialogue between the police and the people.
Facts.
I don't think that they'll ever happen, personally. No. I've tried it even with my park and chills. And a lot of them try their best, but there's quite a few that are sabotagers. They just want to fuck it up.
Yeah, because they don't want nobody to have fun. Those dickheads that didn't get no pussy in high school.
Yeah. I got to say there are quite a few good ones that I've dealt with, but there are quite a few bad ones that are intermixed, and they just ruin it for everyone. Mm-hmm. They'll sabotage even the good guys trying to do the shit.
So. Yeah. So what are some of the hurdles you had to jump to reestablish park and chills in the wake of the takeover scene?
A lot of it was just showing who we are as a group. Metal Militia, what do you think of?
Rockstar shit.
Either rockstar shit or I've been compared to a right-wing elitist group. Like I've had people literally call into the police station and say, there's this Metal Militia, I think it's a right-wing extremist group. I'm like, I'm the most accepting of people. Like if you ever get to know me, I got every race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation in my crew. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what you drive.
It's about
if you're
community.
a decent person, you deserve to have a place to be.
Facts.
And a lot of it had like hurdles are just the portrayal of what a car club is, what a car group is. When we were first starting out, everyone thought that like we were just going to start fucking shit up. And I had to talk, like I had to go up to the police. I still do this every single time a cop pulls in. I go up to them and say, hey, my name's Daniel Franklin. I'm the owner of Metal Militia Motor Club. I'm organizing today's event. What you need from me? You need my ID. You need my phone number. If you need to get in contact with me, if you got any questions, I'll take care of it. We got security on site. We're going to make sure everything runs smooth, no burnouts, two-stepping, excessive revving. And I rattle that off. And every single time I talk to a cop, let them know, like, hey, I'm here to make sure that this runs smooth. I'm not here to fuck your town up.
Yeah.
And we're here to support local businesses and just bring a bunch of people that have nice cars, looking to have fun, just enjoy their day.
Yeah. I got one more question. If there was a message you wanted to give to car community, whether park and chill crews or takeover, what's the message you want to give to the people?
Mostly that every person, no matter who they are, has power. You have the ability to change stuff. You have the ability to make stuff better. You have the ability to make stuff worse. It's all what you decide to do with that power. You may think you're just one person, but one person can change a lot. And I know there's like people out there that just like, they doubt themselves way too much. They think that, oh, I'm just one person. What can I do to make this better? What can I do to change stuff that's going on? Everyone has power. Everyone has a mouth. Everyone has the ability to speak, the ability to type stuff on social media, the ability to write a letter to your local business, your local township, your local community center. You have the ability to reach out and do stuff. And I see too much in the car scene, especially in the park and chill and some of the takeover guys. They think that they don't have power. They don't think they have the ability to do anything. And shit, I'm just some poor kid from the fucking suburbs who moved to the city and then did my car stuff and then came back out to the suburbs to take care of my parents. You can change stuff. You all got a power and the ability to. Also, it's community. Don't ever forget that it's always about your community and your other people around you. You may think like it's just it could be just you view it all about you, but in reality, everyone's actions affect the community. And
that's a key. Yeah. Everyone's actions affect the community. It don't matter who you are.
Yeah. And even park and chills. I've had guns pulled on me at park and chills. We've had a crew came out and they were trying to swing. We told them not to. They got mad because we told them that they got to leave, and the owner of the crew came out and pulled a gun on me. Literally just right to my head. I was like, this was before I had my FOID card and had my gun. So it was unfortunate, but it's like that one action alone snowballed a big thing. Police saw it. Police had issues. They chased the guy. They caught him. But that was one of the issues that started like the problems with the park and chills even. Like it was harder for us to host meets and host events because towns at first they were like, "Yo, is this going to be a regular thing? Is this going to be a one-time thing?" But slowly regain back the trust, and they understand that, hey, it was a one-time thing.
Yeah. And that's the thing. There's a difference between an isolated incident and a consistent behavior.
Yeah.
See, the issue with the takeover is that there is consistently drunk driving shit going on. Crashes happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfucking consistently there's CTA buses and fucking emergency vehicles not being let through. Yeah. Like, you got to stop these shows and let these, like,
especially the ambulances.
Yeah.
That's one that had me pissed.
Ambulances, fire trucks. But depending on who's organizing, that stuff, like, it's plenty of times, me personally, while I've been on scene, depending on where we at, I jump in the middle. Hey, stop! Let them through. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Panda used to do that.
Yeah,
way back in the day, I remember I've seen some of the stuff. I saw a video. Ambulance trying to get through. Panda's like, "Hey, everybody, move out the way, let the ambulance through." I'm like, he won my respect with that. Yeah. Just that one simple action. And it's like, I didn't know the dude before, never heard of the guy, and it was Luxury.
Yeah,
never heard of him in my life. And that one little incident, which I never told him about it, and it stuck with me. And I just like have respect for that.
I learned that from watching Papa Poseidon.
Yeah.
Like, to me, he sculpted my persona of who I wanted to be.
Yeah.
When I was on the scene.
Was it the son or the father that had the Charger?
That was the son.
That was the son. So I never met the father.
So Poseidon was the swinger, and Papa Poseidon was just like coming out to make sure son was safe and to put some organization to the shit.
That's a good dad right there.
Yeah.
That's a good dad. I wish I could have met him, honestly.
We could make it happen.
I'd like to.
That's the Papa Poseidon. That's my dog.
Yeah, I met the son Poseidon then.
Yeah,
it was crazy because like I've seen him before. And I know he swung, and like I met him at Shy T. Like we had a good hour and a half talk in the cold. It was like freezing cold. It was like probably like 20 degrees out, and we're just standing outside talking.
Yeah,
and he had similar dreams to what I want. About trying to find a way to do it legally, trying to find a bigger, better way of doing it. And it's like, we talked about that. We brought that up. And I gave him a couple of spots that I had to swing around in. And he's a good guy. Like, I had respect for him. He came, big group of people. He had like probably like 6-7 cars, all deep as hell, like pulled up all together. I'm like, oh shit. Like, because I never had takeover guys except for like Panda come to my meets before.
Yeah.
Because they always thought I was just playing anti-takeover. And it's like, he spoke, we talked, and everything was cool. And I've had him a couple of times at my meets. He's really, really, really respectable guy.
Nah, he come from a very, very good background.
Yeah.
Very good home, shit like that. Like, that shit is major key into his respect level and who he is as a person.
Yeah.
That family.
Good people.
Good people. Great people.
Yeah.
Got a heart of gold.
Yeah. I could tell he had some dreams, man. I know he's not letting anything get in his way.
No.
Even with all the bullshit with the cops, issues that have happened, he's not letting anything get in his way. From last I spoke with him, he was a good guy.
Nah, he won't. Yeah. He gonna do great things with this shit. I see it already. Yeah. And it's crazy because like it's this huge perception of you being anti-takeover, and here it is. You understand the culture more than most of the motherfuckers coming to the shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
I've seen both sides of it, and it's personal opinion, which everyone's got one. I'm never going to tell someone you're wrong for thinking the way you want to think. There might be a reason why you think the way you think. And I think if the takeover guys gave me a chance to talk to them, I could at least help them understand where I'm coming from and how I think and why I do what I do the way I do it.
So could you give me a piece of that? Like right now, I want you to take this time and talk like as if you was talking to somebody who don't understand your side.
So as I told you about, basically I came from doing the stuff in the city, and we were doing stuff even almost as equivalently on the illegal level as the takeovers. Like we were running through the streets, acting a fool. Yeah. And racing down 35th and Racine, going out to Doty, doing our stuff there. We doing the same as illegal as the takeovers. The only issue that I ever had with it was the blocking of traffic and the blocking of businesses and the vandalism. That was it. And I saw it. And I had that instant lower whacker. That's what caused me to switch over to park and chills and away from the whole city thing. Yeah. The minute you see, like, because the parents both died that were in the SUV, and there were 2 kids in the back that died. The minute you see a little kid die, like, that'll fuck you up for life.
That'll fuck you up for life.
And it's like being the first one there to see it, that just fucked me up. And and I used to go to like the Mexican Independence Day stuff. I was real big on that. I'm half Mexican, half Mexican, Irish, German, Scottish. So I like that half Mexican part of me. I was like adopted from a different family. I got a whole backstory bullshit thing. But I grew up in a white family, so I always held that piece of me because I never met my parents.
Okay.
And I would always support the Mexican independence stuff. Always buying flags, always buying everything I can. Like, I always like going and just supporting it. I'd have my whole crew come with me. And one year I went, and we went to the Jewel on Canal. Yeah. And we took over the whole lot. That whole lot was packed. And this was about 3 years ago. And we were all just partying, fucking drinking and all that, just chilling, just hanging out, enjoying our time, listening to music. And something didn't feel right. And I told my friend, I'm like, yo, you got to go back to the car. Like, we need to get out of here. Something don't feel right. And there was some guy standing probably like 3 feet from me. Guy just walks up all messed up, pulls out a gun, executes him right in front of me. I get fucking blood and brain all over me. I'm like, I run to my car, fucking grab my shit. I had my shit up with me in the driver's seat, and I just took off. I'm like, that's the last time I'm ever stepping foot here again. I'm like, I'm done. Done trying to integrate myself back into this. And it's crazy because it's like having shit like that will fuck you up. Like having to clean off someone's fucking brain off your skin, got blood all over you. No, I've seen some
change
shit. Yeah, I've seen some stuff. I've been around, but it's like it's always been a dream of mine to have a higher level of stuff for people to be able to go to. Like, just as someone who didn't grow up with money and shit, I see the elitism out there. And I hate elitism. I hate where people think they're better than you just because they got more. Yeah. And a lot of the people at takeovers, like, they're not millionaires. Like they aren't from like wealthy families. Like a lot of us that went downtown just to fuck around, we weren't from wealthy families. But we all came together for the love of the car scene, for the love of what we thought was like the car scene definite, or for like what we love doing. And we didn't have nice cars. Like I had what was it, Chevy Uplander SUV, like a minivan. I used to fill my car full of my friends that didn't have cars. We go traveling downtown.
That's just like me. Shit, I had a 97 Suburban extended cab.
Dude, don't get me started on Suburbans. I had an 87. Things are tanks.
Tanks.
We rolled one on the highway.
Tanks.
We were carrying an Airstream trailer.
Yeah.
And we rolled it 6 times. Nobody got hurt. And there popped out a dent. We were good to go. Airstream trailer was absolutely destroyed, but
fucking Suburbans
are tanks.
Tanks. Built tough.
Yeah.
Well, the ones from back then when they were still using metal and shit.
Oh, yeah. This one had like the big barnyard doors on the back. Dude. It's crazy.
Man.
But the thing that's like, I've been on both sides of the fence, I guess you could say. It's like, I see what the takeover guys are trying to do. I see what they want. I see what they're trying to do. And it's almost like learning like in school, kind of like there's always the next page. It's like, what if you wrote the next page yourself? What if you ran it the way you wanted it to be ran, but better? Like, we're all writing our own stories here. Like, literally writing our own stories. Like, what's stopping you from making it your dream? What's stopping you? And it's like, the only thing that really is money. That's what's stopping me from doing these big park and chill events. And it's like, if the community came together, you see how packed these takeovers get. You see how packed the park and chills get. If the community came together under one formation or a coalition or whatever you want to call it, so you know what? We can make something big happen.
Facts.
That's what I want. And I know I'm known as the anti-takeover guy, but in reality, I want that shit more than some of the takeover guys want. And I feel like I want to see that next step being something productive where there won't have to be arrests, people getting freaking pepper sprayed, being arrested, dragged out of their cars, getting freaking attacked by attack dogs. Like,
man, I saw a video last night. I don't know what happened, but I'm talking about they had this girl feet cuffed together, hands cuffed together, and they're throwing her into the back.
Oh, I saw that. And they just like tossed her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm an adrenaline junkie myself. I like going out at night and just cruising, like just putting the pedal to the metal sometimes. But like I got CDL, I can't risk it anymore. It sucks.
Yeah.
But to have a space to be able to swing and still have a space to be able to pull up and park and chill and then watch the swing. And imagine like you already got the crowd for takeovers. Now imagine with the crowd for the takeovers plus all the other people that want to see some action.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have a massive, massive, massive crowd.
Massive.
Yeah. And there's nothing that really is stopping takeover organizers from doing something like that. It'd be a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I honestly think that I'm almost certain I know a couple of people offhand that will be game to sit down and talk with you.
I'd be more than willing to have a talk. I'm always love to talk. I had just last week a takeover organizer for the suburbs. Me and him met up at one of my park and chills and we had a talk.
Okay.
And we had a 2 or 3 hour meeting. Like, I'm more than happy to talk. I want to talk. There's always got to be an open line of communication dialogue. That's one of the biggest keys I have with everything. If you feel some type of way, if you feel like you want to change something, you want to do something, you want to work together, you want to have your opinion said, I want to hear it. I got no problem with that. Because at the end of the day, we're all people. We all got our own views and our own opinions and our own expectations on how stuff should be. So Yeah, if you got anyone, I'd be more than happy to talk.
Man, I'm sure, and I'm letting you know now. We'll be inviting you back to the podcast.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Like I said, I will be coming outside to some of the park and chill stuff this summer.
Yeah.
Because my vision for the community, I'm learning. Well, I've always known that it was more than what we had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I come from real car culture. Like, there's no way drag races go all around the world. There's no way the park and chill communities go all around the world to big, humongous shows and car shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's if they could do it, we can too.
And that's the thing that I was seeing, because like I worked with a group that came into Chicago, hosted their big car event, and I ran their security for them. Like I have my own security force for my car group, for my Metal Militia.
Yeah.
We took over their whole security and we just ran the whole outside and helped with some of the inside. And I'm looking at it and I see them price gouging the hell out of these people. Price gouging people that I call my friends. And I'm like, what's stopping us as a Chicago car community from hosting our own indoor, outdoor events, or even an outdoor event? Why the hell can't we do something? Why do we have to have these people coming from out of state, coming to our community, charging $80 to park their car? And they were charging, like, they mentioned that, they didn't mention this to me until I was already helping with security. They were charging people $20 to park outside in the public parking lot. And then another $30 to just get inside to look at cars. $50 just to look at cars. To me, that's insane. Chicago Auto Show's cheaper. What's
Chicago Auto Show fell off though too.
They lost a lot of people. I heard a lot of companies this year.
Man, because it just don't.
They don't make them like how they used
to. Yeah.
I just done, bro.
Like I want to say I either went this year or last year.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah. Last year I went and it was just dead. It didn't feel the same.
It didn't.
Like I've been going since I was probably like 5 years old. My dad used to take me, used to get tickets. He used to work at Moody Bible Institute as a fleet mechanic. So he worked right down here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Off of Locust and Wells and all that. LaSalle.
And my father was a car salesman. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you grew up around it. So.
I grew up around it, yeah. So we would go to every fucking car show, convention from a kid up. Like it got to the point where in my 20s when I really started like living my life, I was like, man, Pops, I ain't going with you this year.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, come on, son, it's tradition.
That's
man.
That's how it was for us. I told him last year because I was trying to go last year.
Yeah.
But I was out for another convention. I'm like, dude, it's tradition. I literally ended my convention early to come back here and come with the family of the auto show. I'm like, dude, we've done it every single year.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it's tradition at this point.
Yeah, no, for real. And it's different, man. Like growing up, how I grew up around cars, you know what I mean when I say that. Like
my dad's working on a car right now. Right when I was pulling out the driveway, checking my neighbor's tires. They had a couple nails in them. He was patching the tires. So I come out like, hey, I'm heading to Chicago, and he's like, oh, no problem. He's like, have a safe trip. I'm like, yeah, it'll be good. He's like, just don't park up by the garage. We got another car coming in later. I'm like, okay. So
yeah,
like he's been out of work for a bit, so he's picking up side car jobs and all that. So yeah, I moved back to take care of the fam, you know.
Yeah. Hey, but that's something that men do. Yeah. It's no matter what, you know what I'm saying. You take care of those that you love.
Oh yeah,
that's what's important. Like my first time going to Texas House of Power, right? I went. It was just me, one of my co-hosts, and one of our photographers, videographers. 3 of us, we went. It was lit.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I had a ball, like literally had a ball, just hanging out with people, talking to people, fucking cars doing what cars do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, when next time I go back, I gotta have Chicago with me. Like I gotta
bring your people.
I gotta bring my people with me.
Yeah.
This our first. We going February 10th. We got like 30, 40 motherfuckers going.
Dude, that's awesome. That's going to be a fun trip.
Yeah.
You better document every little bit of that trip, bro. I want to see that video when you're done. I'm looking forward to that video.
I am going to document it. Like,
that's like me and my boys. We had a memorial in KC for, what do you call it? Tow truck driver had passed away, and we did like a fundraiser for the family.
yeah.
Me and all my boys, we took a trip to Des Moines, Iowa, picked up our Des Moines, Iowa chapter president, drove down to KC to my chapter, other Metal Militia chapter over there.
Okay.
Just had a big ass like cookout. Just had like an auction for like stuff to help raise money for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And that's that community, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I was talking to some of the originators, well, one of the originators of 312.
Yeah.
And he was basically saying, like, man, we used to have meetings. We used to do this. We used to do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's some of what's missing from, like, because it's just motherfuckers just talking back and forth in these group chats.
It doesn't matter. I used to have the meetings with the takeover guys.
Yeah.
We had Kuba from Unlisted. We had Panda.
Yeah.
We had Jonas. We had TJ.
Yeah.
And I brought them to my house, sat them down at my dining room table, and we had a talk. We just talked like how we're talking now. And I missed that. I'll truly say I truly missed that open dialogue. And I think I got pictures of that, actually. I wish I could show you it. It's we took a group photo after. It was just a beautiful thing. Like, everyone came from different points of view, and we all sat down and talked.
Yeah.
And like, sure, at the end of the day, we still didn't come to a great conclusion of everything. Like, no, not everyone's going to agree 24/7, but
I say that
there was respect. There was respect and there was honor with that. And like,
and that's what's important with this shit. Like, people gotta put their emotions to the side.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you don't like this person or that person, because we here for community and cars.
Yeah.
So have some respect for this individual, even though you don't like them.
Yeah.
Sit down and have a conversation with him. You might find out he's more like you than you think.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. How'd you think of me when you were going to first talk to me? I know for a fact every single time I talk to someone that's in the takeovers, they're like, "Oh, I didn't think you would think like this."
Dog, I honestly, like, I was going off of what everybody else was telling me.
Of course.
And the news clippings I seen, I'm like, oh shit, like, dude, super anti-takeover, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then to actually sit, when I sent you the message on your live, you was like, hell yeah, I'm game for it. I was kind of taken aback.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, but when I tell them I come from the takeover scene, it might be different.
Yeah. Then we talked on the phone.
Then we talked on the phone, and like, from then I knew, like, all right, this gonna go a lot different from
and what everyone else
told me. Yeah, like.
And the funny thing is, it's like everyone else that tells everyone else, it's like, I've never met these people.
Yeah.
I've never talked to them. Like, I know I have views that come off as like very, very, very like anti, but it's like, we're kind of seeing the same thing. It's just, I see a better way. Or not even a better way, a different way.
You see it a different way.
A different way. I'm not going to say it's better, because let's say my idea is not the better way. You never know. It's a different way.
Yeah.
I'll put it like that.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, that's the beauty of ideas. Yeah. Nobody's is better. It's just adding on to the initial. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, well, maybe you guys should do illegal. And then you turn around, I say, maybe we can figure out how to do something legally. And then you turn around and you tell me, well, shit, let's bring the communities together. Now we got more numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You got to build
it's a
on
snowball effect.
Yeah.
It's like how with parking shows. Before I did it, there was not really parking shows like how they were. There was like Stay Ill was a group that you hosted car meets, but did it in a lot of just businesses. It wasn't any restaurants or anything.
Yeah.
When COVID happened, I was thinking, you know what? There's so many businesses hurting. Let's reach out to the businesses that need sales of food. We're hungry. I'm a big dude. I'm a hungry motherfucker.
I'm going to eat. Oh, God.
We going to eat. It's like we found a way to pitch it to them where we're benefiting you at no cost to you. Free advertisement. You got hella people that are Instagrammers. You got people that do Facebook, people that do Snapchat, all that stuff, Twitch and all that. Come out. Your business gets free advertisement. Your plaza, wherever you're at, or wherever the hell you are, gets free advertisement. People are going to leave reviews that are positive. They're like, oh, I came here for the car show. This was awesome. It snowballs and makes it look nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the only thing that happened that I saw that was a problem was just the split between the takeovers and then the park and chill side. Because I know there's so much shit talk between the two.
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
so much hate.
So much hatred.
So much hatred. But it's like, I really...
Like, and that's what I was expecting.
Yeah, you were expecting. I know everyone expects that whenever they talk with me. And it's like, I'll say I hate the takeover stuff, but it's like, at the same time, it's not that I hate it. It's more so I see the loss of everything possible that could be good.
Yeah.
And it gives the people that hate the car scene already, the government, the towns, the city,
more shit to say.
More shit to say. And then they say it against us as a park and chill guys. Is, oh, you're all the same. You're all car people. You all drive these loud, like very, very high powered cars.
Yeah.
Causing a ruckus. Like, I had some lady yesterday. We were having a memorial, and I went to a game store, and this guy was just off his rocker about it. Like, he was pissed. He was like saying, "He's like, all these guys are taking up all this stuff." And I'm like looking at all the people that are inside his store. They're all car enthusiasts. I wanted to say something. I had to walk away. I had to like tell my media guy, "Listen, you go and talk to him. I'm not saying a thing because I'm gonna say something stupid." Because it was a card game store, like selling like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all that, like Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I'm like, 80% of your customers right now, 90% probably, are car enthusiasts. They would not have stopped in this plaza to look at your thing if it wasn't for the car meet.
At all.
So
they wouldn't even know this existed.
I didn't even know it existed. I was just walking down the plaza and I'm like, oh, cool. There's a game store. Let me check it out. See what they got here. Yeah. I would not have stopped in there anyway. Like, I never even knew it existed. And, because that's one thing I try doing is whenever I have a car meet, I try spending a little bit of money in each and every store just to show we support it.
Yeah.
Bring my media guy with. He takes photos, videos of what's going on in the store, what they got and all that. So
that's lit, man.
Yeah, but I know it's possible. There's got to be open dialogue. That's
what we're doing now.
Yeah. Hell, I'd love to be on a podcast with a takeover guy.
Man,
I love it.
We definitely gonna continue to motherfucking keep the line of communication open. Cause like you've completely changed my idea. Like when I heard, I'm like, when I was like, man, I got to get this guy on. Cause like since I've been on the scene, in my mind, you've been anti-takeover king. Like,
hey, I'll take the crown. I could use it. That's funny though, because no one wants to speak.
Yeah,
and I know the media hops on it. They want to be like, oh, well, it's drama. It's essentially what it is. They want they post the drama. And I say a couple things here and there that are just like, yo, this is fucked up. Someone got shot at this takeover. Like, you guys like are complete idiots for shooting at each other like that. And like, you killed an innocent bystander for what? For nothing. People getting ran over by hanging out of the car. Like, I was pissed at that because I knew the driver. And me and him, we've had talks in the past.
Yeah.
Because he's came to my meets before, and we've talked to each other, and we thought we had a clear understanding about what to do and what not to do. And he was actually like a friend of one of my best friends at the time. And just I can't have that stuff near the stuff I do.
Facts.
Last thing I need is someone to try to say like, oh yeah, it's like one of Metal Militia's guys acting stupid out there.
Yeah.
I tell my guys, I tell them, if you want to swing, I got a lot here. I got a couple out near got some near Marengo. I got one near Bensonville. It's like we got places. We got good lots to swing at. The cops ain't gonna bother you.
Man, so I'm gonna be tapping in with you.
Yeah.
So we could get together and get with y'all. And because I know some dudes that would love to because they like practicing on on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Like they really into this shit.
Yeah.
And they really take their craft seriously.
Yeah.
And I got people that I'm connected to some of every aspect of the takeover scene.
Yeah.
Like, so we gonna be in.
I'm looking forward to
chat, man.
It's gonna be good.
That's gonna be fun. Like,
yeah.
Do you know how many of us gonna come outside because you say, "Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, all right, bet.
Yeah,
bet.
Yeah,
we outside this weekend. Don't tell the knuckleheads.
Yeah,
literally, like I'm only respectful crews, respectful specs.
Yeah,
people that I like genuinely fuck with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
we gonna be popping out. We gonna be fucking around.
I look forward to it.
Cause like it's more to all of this shit.
Oh yeah, there's always more. And it's like I'm only 26, so I've been like I started basically the Chicago stuff when I was like 19.
Yeah,
and it's like growing up through that, like it's changed. A lot has changed. And on the police side aspect, I feel like it's only going to get worse with them.
Man.
On the city side aspect, the laws, I hate extra laws. I'm not about that. I feel like they're going to crack down even more. And there's going to be a time where it breaks. Something's going to snap. Something's going to give. And I'm hoping that getting something that would be beneficial for the Park and Chill and the takeover guys to be able to have a place to be would lessen the strain on that. Would give the city less reason to try to crack down and ruin what little is left of the car scene.
Yeah, because in the city, it's a fight tooth and nail.
Oh, you can't even host a car meet.
You can't even drive your nice car without.
I get pulled over. I should tell you how many times I get pulled over in my car. And they checking the VIN, they checking the plates, they checking everything, they checking my registration. And they want to find a reason to mess with you.
Want to find a reason to take what you got.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate you letting me come on here.
No problem, man.
It's been fun.
It's definitely been a blast, man. But you coming back. I'm actually get you back with a couple of the guys here, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
That I think you should sit down and chat with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, you might just be witnessing history in the process right here.
Man, we making it.
Yeah.
That's what we doing. We making history.
Yeah.
That's what we doing. We bridging gaps and making history. Yeah. I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate you too. Yeah. It's your boy, the Hood Florist. We here with Dan the Man. Mr. Anti-Takeover that ain't really Mr. Anti-Takeover. Like, this definitely is gonna fuck the community's mind because it's like, bro, what? We've been thinking. You know what I'm saying? And like in the comment section, like it can definitely get vicious because everybody just back and forth.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and
what I'm
don't
saying?
get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I say some stuff too. I almost got in trouble for trolling too, but
yeah. But you know, you live and you learn.
Oh yeah.
And we are initiating to build the bridge, to bridge that gap between the two.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that the initial piece of steel was laid here with you, man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
For shit show.
Yeah.
It's your boy, the Hood Florist. This the Rollback Show, and we rolling out, baby.